You did very well. I mean, it's not often you get a front row seat at Tasha's, eh?
Yes, that's because it's not often you hear at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that is true. They've only just opened.
Yeah.
Just as popular as Tasha's is on any flipping morning trying to get in is the car we're driving today, the Porsche Cayenne.
Indeed. I mean, this car's actually been out for almost a year, available to customers, and we've been asking for it, but it's kind of been unavailable to journalists because they can't order them in fast enough.
That's amazing though. I mean, you remember how people whinged and moaned when the first Porsche Cayenne came out? How can Porsche do SUVs?
Yeah.
They sold 280,000 units of a car that was pretty ugly.
Yeah.
This is prettier.
It's much prettier, and it's obviously got wide appeal, but I wonder to who?
It's going to be all those really busy, tough, hard-working
Decision makers.
yeah, people like us.
Well, luckily, as a Cayenne owner, the only decision that you have to make, apart from buying the actual car, which is not really a decision because you know you want a Cayenne, is what model to buy, because there's lots of different engines now, including a hybrid.
So what would you take?
I'm going to have a latte.
No, man. I mean, in terms of the Cayenne.
Well, since we've waited so long for this one, I think we'll take what we've been given, which is the S. It's apparently almost the pick of the bunch.
With coffee out of the way, Marius thought this was the ideal time to discuss another pressing matter.
It's the usual 22 minutes past 7 in the morning post-coffee problem.
So,
Go on then.
what did a Cayenne owner say? I mean, I want to try and do it right.
You know what? They'd probably say something along the lines of, I'm going to go drop the kids off. Because that's what you would be doing in a Cayenne.
Excuse me.
This could take a while.
Cayenne owners may not have loads of free time on their hands, which is why they jump at every chance they get to drive it.
They really have catered for every taste and every size of pocket with the new Cayenne range. Right from the baby V6, which comes in at about 640,000, to the top of the range 1.4 million V8 4.8 litre. The important one though is the one that we're driving. This is the Cayenne S, which is about middle of the range at 775,000 Rand. They call it a sports car on stilts, and it really does feel that way. The engine is taken from the Panamera S. It's 4.8 litre V8, 294 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters. And yes, you can feel it. It's the kind of car that you want to take out and drive and sneak away whenever you can while Morris is doing whatever he does. Pick of the bunch though apparently is the diesel. It's a 3 litre V6 with an economy of 7.4. That's pretty good value, but even better value is the price, because you can now get into a Porsche Cayenne diesel for 680,000 Rand. Feel better?
Yeah, on the subject of weight loss, Cayenne's also shed some weight, 180 kilograms.
Yeah, you feel it in the drive as well, eh?
I don't know, we haven't driven it yet.
True, yeah, no, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. But, so where's our next appointment?
Well, let's think. What would high-powered decision makers do next?
Have their hair done?
Sounds like a good idea. We're talking about styling. What look are you going to go for?
Well, I figured since we're driving something sleek and stylish, I'd go sleek and sporty.
Very nice.
You?
I thought I'd go with short back and bald spot.
Well, that's not really a decision, is it? Because you've got that already.
That is my point. It's a complete waste of my time. So I'm going to look like super important on my phone, making lots of phone calls.
Right.
Have a look at this blonde me. I think that's really going to work for you.
Okay, cool. All right, see you later.
Have fun.
As Clive got to work on my mop, Morris stole a few extra minutes to size up the Cayenne.
Well, of course, it's a Porsche, so you know it's going to be luxurious once you get inside of it. But for me, having driven the Panamera, you can certainly see that the Cayenne has taken a lot of inspiration from the Panamera, just from how they've put the center console in place and the clustering of all the instrumentation. A lot of people might find it a little bit, busy and cluttered because they're buttons and knobs, but in true German fashion, everything is kind of where it should be and pretty easy to use. So no complaints in that department. I think once you know where all the buttons are, you're going to be enjoying the whole experience. You can obviously increase your ride height with the air suspension. If you want to go 4x4, it's a simple push of the button and you get your low range locked with the diffs locked. This car is really, really fantastic. For me, all I'm interested in the moment, seeing as I'm driving in town, is to get myself sucked into these nice bucket seats, get the feel of that perfectly weighted Porsche steering wheel, jam it into sport mode, and have some fun. Better get back. I'd hate to get bust driving this car while she's getting her hair styled.
What are you doing in the car?
Noisy. I needed to make phone calls, and it's like being in the boardroom.
Sure. Well, I hope one of those phone calls was our next appointment.
It was. I thought you were a little bit stressed. I know I am. I thought we could take in a spa.
Ooh, a massage.
Yummy.
Of course, Porsche owners have no time to trek out to the Bundus for a massage, so we headed to Life Day Spa in Fourways to get away from it all.
So I know that we're really busy and stressed and making decisions and stuff. That's why we need a massage. But why are we here?
Tell you why. We all know that SUVs are super capable off-road, but let's be honest. The only time they're ever going to be anywhere near mud, stones and water is in a spa.
Very nice parallel. But the Cayenne is very capable off-road, and even more so now with the second generation. It's got a new 4x4 system in it.
Yeah, the air suspension, low range. I mean, the thing is serious off-road.
It is. It is cool. Yeah, but I think you're right. The Cayenne's probably just as happy lying back having a pedicure.
So am I, in actual fact. So what?
Go on then.
Are you going pedi or?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go have a pedi.
I'm going to go have a sports massage.
Cool. See you later.
Cheers, cheers.
Where are you going?
I'm going for my massage.
In your jean pant.
It's a back massage.
Busted.
Where's your pedicure?
Busted.
What do you mean busted?
You're going to go drive the car, weren't you?
Yeah, I was going to go drive the car.
You've been driving the car all morning.
I'm holier than thou. You've been driving the car as well, haven't you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Come on, it's a Porsche Cayenne.
Truce.
How could we not?
Let's go for a massage.
Okay.
Brat, you sneaky. I got the keys.
Even after sampling the good life for a whole day, the one thing that filled us with childlike excitement was getting behind the wheel of a Cayenne. And that not only makes it a true Porsche, but also an absolute bargain.